What up, YouTube? It's your boy J Tunes, and welcome to something a little bit new, guys. We have the weekend league going on right now, and what I decided to do was stop playing with all the meta squads. I'm going to be using some meta players, but in my live stream, we decided to have like a little, I don't know, not challenge. Maybe it's a challenge. I don't know. What I try to do is just try to have fun with the game right now. I've been taking weekend league a little bit too serious, and I definitely am still going to take it serious, but I definitely want to try other players because I feel like we are stuck just using certain players and only those players. So I wanted to try something out a little bit new here, guys. So today what I have for you is a squad that we put together on my live stream where the cap was 500k is all we could use to build a squad. Now, I didn't take into account rares. We didn't add those up. Not rares, excuse me, reds. Like I have Lozano on the bench, and of course SBCs that were already completed. We didn't add those in, or if they were objectives or something, we didn't add that in, but we added in everything else and we came up with the squad. Now, my condition was 500k and I could only pick 2 players, and then everything else was picked by people in my live stream. So if you guys want to do this, we're probably going to do this probably tonight, and we're probably going to do this from now on every single weekend. By the way, guys, you aren't going to see me right now. I know you see me on the screen right now, but these are going to be clips that we got with this squad for our first 10 games of weekend league with this squad. So let's go ahead and go through the squad here, guys. We ended up going up with Inform, and the thing is, this squad's a little bit weird because we don't actually have a proper striker, but what we ended up doing was going with Inform Paulinho, which I think is fantastic. We did use the rule breaker Talishka. We have the Tyson Road to the Final card. We then also are using Nabry inform card, of course, and then Goretzka's inform card. I definitely wanted to try that card out. That was one card that I was really hyped on trying out. Then we just went with Bellarabi at right mid just to keep the price down a little bit. Back line, guys, pretty standard, kind of overpowered in my opinion. Maybe Lloydie not so much, but we got Kevin at right back. We got Klosterman. We got Diego Carlos. We got Ter Stegen in net, which honestly I feel like Netu's probably better than Ter Stegen, but that is to be seen, right? And then we have Lloydie at right back. Now for my subs, guys, I ended up bringing in Lozano. I ended up taking out the rule breaker Mukiele and ended up putting in the objective. I think it was the road to the final Atal. I think it was an objective, but we used that instead, and Williams. So Lozano, Williams, and Atal is what we ended up switching things out after a couple of games. Like Atal just brought a lot more to the game. Now, how we also set this up, guys, that you guys were going to give me the tactics and formation to use. So kind of a challenge for me because I'm stuck on using certain formations. We ended up using a 4-4-2 in this, and of course with your guys' tactics. And with that being said, what we ended up doing was Talishka was striker with Nabry, and then it was Paulinho, Goretzka in the midfield, and then of course everything else stayed pretty much the same. When we did make in subs, just to let you guys know ahead of time, we did end up bringing Talishka back into the midfield, taking out Goretzka because his stam, you'll see it throughout these clips if I'm not mistaken, his stam drained very easily. So Talishka will play for Goretzka, Paulinho and Talishka in the midfield, then Lozano will go to striker, and then we also brought Williams up top at striker as well and took out Nabry. But that being said, guys, this is a squad under 500k, and we'll see how fun these cards are, and we're going to go ahead and get into this, and I'll explain what I like about the team, what I dislike, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Guys, make sure to drop a thumbs up. Drop a like on the video if you guys want to see more of these type of squads, 500k squads, million coin squads, like things like that in the future. And we'll keep on doing it. If you guys want to come through the stream and help build the team, because we do this, like I said, we're going to continue doing this throughout weekend league. Please come by the stream. The links are down below. Check me out on Twitter as well. And also, guys, if you are new to the YouTube channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button with notifications turned on. That being said, guys, let's go ahead and jump into some of these clips where you can see how good or how bad we did with this squad. All right, guys, going right into this, we were going up against pretty average squads, pretty meta squads, to be fair. There was nothing too crazy, no over the top crazy icon squads. I didn't put the squads in here because I think it's more about the players and how well or how bad we are doing with this. I was getting scored on quite a bit here. Talishka with a fantastic finesse shot, and Talishka was incredible for us, guys. I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning of the first couple of games, I want to say the first three games, Nabry his movements and stuff wasn't all that great until I made some adjustments with him. I literally played Williams, or excuse me, I was playing Gnabry as a false 9, and then I ended up switching that, or Talishka as a false 9. I ended up switching that, and Gnabry as a false 9 played a little bit better for us, and then he started getting into this and getting some goals for us. I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. There's only a couple of players that stood out from the squad that we put together. Number one, Klosterman is probably one of the best center backs in the game. I rate him up there with Varane, if not better than Varane. I think he's incredible. I loved him. Carlos is fantastic as well, but I definitely rate Klosterman better. So I'm very, very happy that that was a player that I chose. But the other player that I actually thought was going to be incredible and was lackluster, to be honest, was Goretzka. Stam was a problem for him. His movements off the ball weren't great. Him only having 3-star skills became a problem. He just wasn't involved as much as I thought he would be, and like in front of goal, he missed a couple of chances. Of course, he does get some assist and stuff here, but him compared to like a Paulinho, which is a high, and if I'm not mistaken, defensively, Goretzka is only a medium high, so a medium defensively attacking high. Kind of worked against me because it would leave me exposed in the back. That being said, though, he did do well, but I had to sub him out in every single game. About the 50th, 60th minute, we had to sub him out just because his stam would be drained so much. And I don't know why he was being drained so much. I couldn't understand why it was happening, but it did. And we had to sub him out. Goretzka, probably not worth the coins. I think he was like 200 and something thousand coins for that inform. I didn't like him at all. I wouldn't recommend him. Maybe his gold card is good enough, but honestly, inform is not worth it. And like I said, guys, we did end up making some changes. Williams, of course, we already know is a beast. Lozano was a beast for me. And Natal. Those three cards are probably the funnest cards that I bring off the bench for me. Really enjoy them, and they help me out even on my main squad when we're playing weekend league with that squad. But that being said, Goretzka was very, very disappointing in my opinion. And also Gnabry in the beginning, like I said, wasn't great for us, but then he started to, once I made movements and certain instruction changes and things like that, he started to play a little bit better for us and really, really enjoyed it. Now, Tyson was almost obsolete in this. These are just a couple of the players that I want to talk about because Paulinho, we already know, man, he did his job there, man. Box to box, I used him more as a CDM than I did anything else, or more as a CDM than I did a box to box defender. He did fantastic, Paulinho. Defensively and going forward, did incredible for us, got some assists, got some goals, did very, very well for me. I definitely recommend that card, guys. If you need a Brazilian player, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are already linking him in because of Talishka, Paulinho was fantastic. I would definitely recommend him. Tyson, on the other hand, maybe it was because of the formation in the 4-4-2. Again, I'm not really a 4-4-2 guy. I usually play 4-2-3-1, 4-1-2-1-2, 4-2-2-2. And also the other formation that I've been messing with is the 4-4-1-1. That being said, Tyson was a kind of here. It was hit or miss. He did well most of the times on the ball, but I didn't enjoy his runs. He was, he would get involved here and there, but not always. And I know I should be involving him, but I like to see what players do off the ball, and his off the ball movements weren't the best. Bellarabi was getting more involved in the off the run, off the ball runs, more than actual Tyson. And Tyson's actually, I think like 45,000 coins or something like that. So that being said, Tyson, again, he's cheap, he's fast. Maybe at a striker in a different formation, he would play a little bit better, or maybe for you, he would play a little bit better. But for me, don't really care to have him on the team, to be fair. I could have had just a regular gold card there, and I think he would have done just as good as Tyson. Overall, for this team, though, I would say I had a lot of fun. Definitely one of the most the funnest weekend leagues that I've had, just due to the fact that I wasn't going in with the meta team, and of course trying hard, don't get it twisted, trying hard and trying to win every single game, and attempting to do that, but just having more fun with not having the Neymars and Mbappes and all that stuff, which I know a lot of people are like, dude, those are the cards you want. But for me, this was fun. I get very, very bored playing with the same squad over and over and over again. So this 500k squad for me was a lot of fun. We did end up playing our first game. I think we played, I ended up losing because I went into the game not thinking. I didn't set up chem styles. I didn't set up instructions properly before going into the game. So we ended up losing that game. And then after that, we won pretty much everything. I think out of our first 10 games, I think right now we're either 8-2 or 7-3. I can't remember, to be 100% honest with you, but I'm hoping to try to hit elite with, squads under like a budget squad. Basically, I'm going to try to do that this weekend. We might be changing up this team completely. But like I said, after finishing all of our games, our first set, the 10 games, guys, we ended up getting 7-3 or 8-2. I'm not really sure, but either way, guys, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Let me know down below if you guys want to see more of these type of videos in the future. I don't know if you guys like me talking over the clips, basically, but you guys let me know down below how I can make these a little bit more entertaining for you guys, and let me know what has been your favorite squad to play with. If you guys want to send me your squads on Twitter, I love looking at squads and taking a look at them and then maybe even building them and trying them out. So if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, guys, I will be very, very happy to take a look at your squad, and maybe I'll even choose one of your squads to build and play around with, man. Either way, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick little video on this 500K budget squad for Weekend League. Had a whole lot of fun with it. Don't get Goretzka. Tyson's and Gnabry will do work for you in the cam striker position, in my opinion. So either way, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy FIFA, make sure to subscribe with notification on. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Deuces, baby.